Welcome to the Gag Is Pod. I'm your host, LJ. Today's a special episode, so I'll be taking over so Mom can enjoy her Mother's Day weekend. Please make sure you like and subscribe so that you can catch every new episode when it's released. And make sure to follow us on Instagram at the Gag Is Pod and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Enjoy the special episode. So, Mother's Day is around the corner, and that means that plenty of lovely ladies around the world will be getting gifts. Some get flowers, others get gift cards. And my mom gets a simple letter of my admiration. I kid. But Mother's Day is a very special time of year. It's when we get to enjoy those who brought us into this world. So, in honor of that day, I'm going to say some very embarrassing things about my mom. Like, she always likes to judge me for spending my money on video games, but yet every other day she gets kava. The hypocrisy, I know. Or what else? Oh, she also sleeps like a bear. She's a light and heavy sleeper at the same time, and her snores put me to shame. It might seem like I don't like my mom, but I do. And here's the story on how I've shown that I love her. So on Sunday, the club that I swim for was having a award ceremony, and it was being sponsored by this local cake company. And when I went up to get my food, I grabbed one of their little cakes because I thought it was vanilla because they ran out of chocolate. And when I got back to my seat and I ate it, I was like, "Wow, that that's lemon." And my mom is not very good with lemon, so I went out to where she was to tell her, and she was this close to eating hers. And I was like, "Hey, can I try a piece so I can see if it's lemon or not?" And it was lemon. So I kind of saved her and got $25 in exchange. So not bad, not bad. Another thing she did really nicely was back in October, I had dropped my phone and it was really messed up. And I'd had this phone for going on 2 years. And since she already needed a new phone, we traded ours in and I got a iPhone 16. And it's awesome. Fits in my hand. It's great. What else? Hmm. Oh, another thing she did that just shows how much she truly loves me is we went on a little vacay for spring break as my birthday gift. We got to ride a jet ski. That was really cool. We also we also just got to walk around the Bahamas and brought back some souvenirs. But those were just some things that mom has done that shows that she loves me. And to mom, I love you too. And shout out to all moms. Y'all rock. It's your host LJ. Out.
A few moments later.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Gag Is Pod. I am your girl Charlie Shante. Thank you for joining me on another episode. And I know you're probably wondering, like, wait a minute, we just heard another introduction, so why are we hearing her? Well, well. Let me tell you why you're hearing me. You're hearing me because the person that was supposed to be filling in for me was not prepared. And when I say not prepared, actually, before we get there, make sure you are following me on IG at the Gag Is Pod and YouTube as well. And wherever you listening to this episode at, whatever streaming or podcast service, make sure you are in that right hand corner. You're hitting that notification so that every time a new episode is released, you get it. Now that we got all of that business out of the way, you're like, ma'am, we just heard another introduction, so why are we hearing another one? You know why? Because the person that was supposed to be doing it left me hanging. New Face left me hanging. So he's like, no, mom. He was like, I got it. I'm going to do the episode for you. And, you know, I want you to have this episode this week off. Y'all know I pre record. So I'm like, okay, cool. he only recorded about a few minutes, and he was like, and I was like, LJ, my episodes are like between 20 and 30 minutes. Like, what do you mean you are done? He's like, yeah, I'm done. And I was like, okay, there you have it. So here it is, the week of Mother's Day. And I'm recording an episode because it's Mother's Day. Why wouldn't I put out an episode for Mother's Day? Like, why would I not do that? I'm like, because I asked him, I was like, I can write you a script, I can write you something to help you stay on task, all this kind of stuff. And he's like, no, I got it, I got it. And I was like, okay, yeah. So y'all got me this Mother's Day weekend, but it's okay. I don't have no script today because I I didn't have anything planned because I didn't think that I was gonna be doing an episode this week. And I have a flight that leaves in a few hours. So yeah, yeah. So this one's gonna be off the top of the head, off the top of the dome, but nonetheless, it's still going to be a good episode. So grab your drink, grab your snacks, and whatever it is you do when you listen to this. If you're in the car, make sure the car is turned up so that you can get this fullness. And I hope the kids in the car too, because I want them to hear the foolishness that occurs with my child and my children. You know what I'm saying? Because without these kids, there'd be no me. I wouldn't have this amazing title, this thing we call mom, you know, mother, mom, made out of money. Her, she, problem solver, problem fixer, disciplinary, whatever title you put on it. Now, I've had this gracious title for 25 years, right? 25 years, but I'm still young, right? So, sorry, y'all. I gotta put this pillow on my back because y'all know my back be hurting. Y'all know I be in pain. I've had this title for 25 years and I would not trade it for the world. And in addition to having the title of mom, I also get the title of Mimi, which is like so super amazing. I wouldn't trade any of that for the world. Um, but yeah, this title of mom, I take it very, 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 very seriously. There's a big age gap between my kids. So here go y'all's episode yawn. I take it very, very seriously. And like the older they get, it's just like, wow, like my baby is 15. Like baby, like when I say baby, people are like, oh, how old is your baby? Like 6, 7? I'm like, no, he's 15 and he's 6 foot tall. And they're like, ma'am, that is not a baby. Guess what? He a baby to me. He a baby to me. So I mean, whatever. But I think this thing called mom, like, oh my god, and it'll stress you out. It'll take you to the edge, right there to the edge, to just one little toenail hanging off the edge. And you be like, I risk it all. But then your child comes and tells you thank you, or they show gratitude and appreciation, and then you're like, oh, okay. And then you walk back off the ledge, and you know, I just, whew, I ain't had a good night's sleep in 25 years. But again, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I think I know my kids are spoiled. And people are like, oh my God, your kids are super spoiled. So New Face has allergies, food allergies. So um so I make his food, I meal prep his food. He get like real food, like real meals. And everybody's like, oh my God, like why can't he eat a Lunchable? Why can't he eat a sandwich? Well, who said he couldn't? He can eat those things, but does it fill him up? No, because my baby's a competitive swimmer and he need like 5,000 calories. Cause boy can put down some food. I seen the boy put down a 30 piece grilled nugget from Chick-fil-A, okay, in one sitting. Okay. I think one thing as mothers, we have our own style, whether that be a learned style or whether that be a style that, we picked up from being around other people. But one thing I know is people always say, they be like, dang, like you're such a good mom. And I'm like, really? You think so? They're like, yes. They're like, you're like dress right dress, you have it together. And I'm like, who got it together? They be like, you. And I'll be like, I ain't got nothing together. Okay. Because on any given day, I can wake up and go to work and my ankles will be ashy. Okay. I've woken up and gone to work and forgot to put deodorant on. Okay. I do not have it together. I just parent my kids in the way that I see fit. Whether, you know, call it what you want, because I feel like in today's world, it's so easy to give up on kids, and then the world is so cruel. Like it is so cruel out here in the world. And I want my kids to experience being in the world, but I just don't. My kids are too good for the world. Like I'm just gonna say that, like they're too kind hearted. Like the world don't. They, I just, I just want to protect my kids at all time, and sometimes it hurts me that I just can't be with them every second of the day just to shield whatever may come their way. Regardless of if they upset me, or, you know, we ain't seeing eye to eye or something. I just always want to protect them. Like, I just want to be their 1000% protector. I want to be there, for guidance and, just a listening ear, but I also want them to be responsible people as well. But this mom thing, whew, hooey. Hooey. I like had I known I was gonna be doing this episode, like I could have put a poll up about funny stories. Um it's a lot more I could have did. So now y'all gotta get like a short freestyle episode, and I'm probably gonna be rambling, and it's probably gonna be a lot going on. Cause what? Like the boy left me hanging. He left me hanging. So, I should be boasting about myself on this episode, like how good of a mother I am and different stuff like that. But here I am boasting about these damn kids, but that's what make me me, you know what I'm saying? And then, my kids have an amazing, awesome grandma, you know, who's always there for them, who's always making sure that they good. She don't give a damn about their mama, but she makes sure they good. But it's okay, it's okay. I tried to take the things that, I seen my mom do in the structure that I had with her, and I try to roll that over into my kids. So, shout out mommy, even though I don't think she listens to my episodes. Um, but I just tried to take the things that, she taught me and the things that my grandmother taught me and encompass them into my parenting today. Like one of the things, like I still have make my kids iron their clothes. Like I know a lot of people, they just get up and they just throw clothes on, and it burns me to my soul um to see kids who are wrinkled. That's just like the old lady in me. And I always hear like, oh my God, like I still use starch. I go to the store and I buy starch, because you're not finna go nowhere outside with me and your clothes is bunched up like you just got them out the bottom of the basket. Like we're not finna do that. Like when you go outside, because you never know who is outside or anything like that, you need to make sure that you look decent, you look presentable and stuff like that. You don't want to go out there looking sloppy. Let me see. What's something else I do? Before you go in my kitchen, you need to wash your face. You need to brush your teeth. New face. When you come home, you need to change up out them school clothes. Don't be all up in the house with your school clothes on, laying around on stuff. Mm-mm. Nope. You need to go change clothes, put on something, um, different stuff like that. Like, yeah. What else as a mother? We make a lot of sacrifices, whether that be sleep, whether that be time, different stuff. Like at least 4 days a week, my day starts at 5 and it doesn't end till 8 at the latest. So I'm at the house from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. because I'm at work, and then at work after work I gotta go get New Face. He either got physical therapy or he got swim. One or the other. And so by the time I get home, ain't no time for me. It's time to take a shower, eat, and lay down and get ready to do it all over. And so by the time Friday come, I be exhausted. I ain't got time to go outside like I used to go to my little hole in the wall. I don't even do that no more. I come home, I take me a shower, I eat me some food, and I am on the couch or in the bed because your girl is tired. Depending on what Saturday is, we might have swim. I mean, so as moms, there's a lot of sacrifices that we make. And I don't say this to complain, I just say it to say that sometimes we don't get enough praise. I'm a single mom. I don't have help from I don't have co-parenting. So I'm just a single mom doing it all on my own. um but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I think once New Face starts driving and stuff like that, like I think even though I'm gonna have some time back, I think it's going to bother me because I'm gonna be like, oh my God, I feel like I should be doing something, you know. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I'm one of those moms that, I don't need breakfast in bed. I don't need flowers. I don't need the balloons. Let me sleep. I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean up. I don't want to do nothing. That's the best gift you could give me. Send me to the spa. Fine, well, and cool. But let me be. So this weekend, I am hopping a quick flight so that I can get a couple days of myself, and then so I can come back rejuvenated and refreshed. Just rejuvenated and refreshed. Because if I don't recharge, I can't be a good mother. you know i gotta I gotta stay fresh. Gotta keep I gotta keep myself together, because if I'm not together, how can I run the household if I'm not together? you know I gotta stay together. I gotta take a mental health walk in the morning. Mental health walk down the run. What's the thing called? The thing at the airport. I gotta take me a mental health walk. Just to make sure I'm good. But um moms, let's remember, even though we are there for our kids, we still have to take time for ourselves, because if we do not take time for ourselves, our body gonna shut down, and it's gonna make us take time, and it's gonna be it ain't gonna be pretty. It ain't gonna be pretty at all. So as moms, we gotta make sure that we are taking time for ourselves. We are appreciating ourselves. We are encouraging ourselves. And we're just keeping ourselves together as a whole, even if somebody else doesn't tell you, even if nobody else shows you. you know you're a good mom. Keep doing what it is that you're doing, because I know I'm gonna keep doing what it is I'm doing, you know, and taking time for myself so that I can continue to be the best mom that I can be for these people, making sure that they good. And and different stuff like that. So before we go, I know that y'all like, dang, this is a short episode. It'll be a longer episode next week. Don't worry. Before we go, we got our song lyric of the week. And since it is Mother's Day, I got, there's a lot of songs. So I'm going to give you not one, not two, but three song lyrics of the week for this week. So of course the OG song, first song lyric of the week is going to be Tupac, Dear Mama, You Are Appreciated. That's going to be song one for song lyric of the week. My second choice is going to be Boys to Men, Mama. And for my third one, is going to be I forgot the name. Is Queen Naija, Mama's Hands, I think it's what it's called. um I think that's what it's called. But yeah, those are my three song lyrics of the week. So if you have not already, please make sure you follow us on Instagram at the Gag Is Pod. Please make sure you follow us on YouTube as well. For any business inquiries or anything like that, shoot us an email at thegagispod@gmail.com. And last but certainly not, hold on, wait, how it go? Last but certainly not least, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, all the moms to be, whether you have biological kids, whether you have step kids, whether you have adopted kids, whether you have fur babies. Happy Mother's Day to you. I am Charlie Shante. This is the Gag is Pod. Bye, guys.